And welcome everyone to another session of Illuminate by Meritto. Every week and fortnightly, we connect here to discuss the common challenges faced by the education organization, which has been a very general problem statement that no one has addressed till now, but it requires careful attention and care. We at Meritto try to cater those problem statements with the easiest solution possible. Whether there is fine, it's really hot in here. Here the temperature has reached to 44 degrees Celsius, and the panicia for our survival has been, keep ourselves hydrated. It's like more people has joined. We have guests from various states and country. Welcome all. I'm Swati Jha from Customer Success Team. Apart from my daily interaction, meetings, client problem solving, I love to read and write. I've been following this book for a couple of months. It goes by Inner Engineering, written by Sadhguru. It is actually a yogi's guide to joy. There's a very great saying in that book. When pain, misery, or anger happen, it is time to look within you, not around you. I'll tell you why I stated such heavy words here. Now the question keeps on coming that why this line? I'll answer that in the later part of the session. Along with me, I have Preetham from product team, Chaitanya from customer success team. Preetham is our go-to guide for every problem statement, and Chaitanya is actually a solution provider for us. Preetham, Chaitanya, please.
Hi everyone, hope you are doing great. I am Preetham, managing payment product for Meritto. Apart from solving problems, I also love taking photographs. Over to you, Chaitanya.
Thank you for the brief, Swati and Preetham. Right. So, hi, hello everyone. I am Chaitanya, your go-to customer success manager.
All right, team. Seems everyone has joined. We have a marketing head, counselor, team lead, admission cell members, and team secretary. Also, our colleagues from the regional offices here with us. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are here to light upon the day-to-day challenges of education organization that will help students overcome the financial barriers. Most of them must not agree to this statement because they haven't still realized that this is a problem statement. Let me explain how. Do you know this financial barrier is actually becoming the reason where your organization is losing potential enrollments? Also, students are taking drop off. We are here to address these challenges, focusing on the not identifiables. Also, even if it is identified, most of the industry leaders feign ignorance to these statements. They don't consider this as a problem statement. This is not a problem statement to them. But let me tell you, this has been contributing to a great loss. We will also illustrate the solution with the problem statement, explanation, and resolve the doubts you might have throughout the session. Now, before we start with our discussion, let's start with some general question. Please answer the question that is present on your screen. Do you agree with the statement? Financial accessibility challenges for students limit the growth of your education organization? Do you agree to this? Do you strongly agree to this statement? You must be wondering why this question comes in first, why this is our first question. Then believe me, this will help us identify who all agree to this statement, who all consider this statement as a problem statement. You have 30 seconds to answer this question. While the audience take their sweet time, what is your take on this question, Preetham? Do you agree to this or do you disagree to this problem statement?
I strongly agree with this question that financial accessibility becomes a barrier while for every educational organizations.
What about you, Chaitanya? Do you agree or disagree to this problem statement?
Me too, Swati. Nowadays, we see all the students, parents, they look forward to flexible payment options, right? They want to finance their education as it is a big investment for them. right? But due to lack of accessibility, they often struggle, right? Resulting in those financial barriers that Preetham was talking about.
Right, right, right. I too strongly agree to this problem statement, and everyone results are out. There are 56% who believe that this is actually a problem statement, and
I,
for
yeah,
44% actually believe that it's a strongly agreed problem statement.
yeah. If we
Let me
see
tell you
together, around 99% of people are agreeing to the problem.
correct, 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 correct. Now, let me tell you a short story about myself. I recently got my credit card. I visited the bank. I must be wondering that why for a credit card I went to the bank, but I didn't knew about it back then. I visited the bank. I reached out to help desk and I asked for what all documentation required, where to reach out to, whom to reach out to. Then I filled the necessary documents, provided the certification that I had, and submitted it. This entire thing took me 3 hours. If you include the travel time, it actually taken me 4 hours, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't believe that you had to go to a bank for this. Nowadays,
Yeah.
everything is digital. You could have gotten it done
Correct.
from home.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for saying that. I also got to know about this recently. My friend patted on my back and said, Swati, there's a digital solution to it. You could have used your mobile application to, fill out the necessary detail, and that would have saved so much time and effort of mine, right? So, respected guests and everyone present here, we are moving forward with the another question, and the poll is live on your screen. What percentage of students seeking to enroll in your education organization apply for financial assistance? While the guests answer the question, I'll tell you why I tell you that story. So, most of the students are not aware about the cases that this where to reach out to for the loans, for the financial advice, right? I was one of them, though my case was different. We have 10 seconds to answer this poll. The options are 10% to 30%, 31% to 60%, 61% to 100% believe. These are the student number who are seeking financial assistance. Meanwhile, Chaitanya, from your experience in the industry, what percentage of students apply for the financial assistance?
I really think, Swati, 30 to 60% is the number which I think will be in majority,
Right, right.
especially in today's ecosystem where financial flexibility is what people look forward to, right? So that's the number that I think the poll will give the result for.
Okay.
Let
So we
results.
have the results here.
I told
There are
you.
65, exactly. There are 65% of people who believe that, 30 to 60% is the range,
Yeah,
is the number of student who seeks the financial assistance
yeah.
while applying
When
for
we
any
see the poll
education.
results, I think we can see that I mean everyone has answered one among the first three options that was available, right? So it means that every education needs some kind of financial assistance for their students, right? So their students are seeking those financial assistance.
Right. So Chaitanya and Preetham and the guests present on the other side of the table, picture along the case with me. Your organization, your education organization is nurturing the need, collaborating with multiple agencies, running numerous campaigns. Publishers are putting a lot of time and efforts, the communications they have been sharing. The blood, sweat, and time to convert a candidate into an enrollment, right? This has taken a lot of our efforts. Now I want you to picture this effort team-wise. Publisher, source, the offline campaigns the organization is running, money invested in paid ads, tons of time you are putting effort, the email communication, the SMS communication, the WhatsApp communication that you have been sharing. Some institutes also nurture the lead via phone calling. So to guess, in summary, we can say there are 2 months of time invested for one lead. That much effort results in one lead conversion, right? Now let's say lead shown an interest, right? The counselor put their hands and foot on the table. They immerse themselves to guide, to convert that lead into result. They're running multiple campaigns for them, sending various nudges, organizing webinars, just to give them the visibility that what our organization is doing, you know. And let's say a student decides that which institution they want to enroll, and lead got converted into an applicant, right? In your organization, in summary, another 1 month to 1.5 months went by. Your organization, the publishers are putting a lot of effort and time to convert one lead, one student into an enrolled student, a potential student. And for whatever the reason, the student have opted out. Later, when you reach out to the student and ask for the reason, you got to know that it was because of some financial issue their family were facing, right? Because they weren't able to get the required financial advice, they dropped off. They have taken a drop for a year. Sounds like a huge loss to me. Just because the student couldn't afford the tuition fee, the admission team has missed their targets. This also sounds like a very huge loss to me. But it doesn't stop there. The candidate struggle is on another level. First and foremost, she needs to decide the right institution. And then immediately the tuition fee comes into the picture. A family, a student's parent need to take a big decision. What should be discussed here after this, right? Where the most challenging problem statement lies is non-availability of the right loan option. Believe me, just like my story, students are not aware about the right loan options. Same goes for the parents. Parents are also not aware that which loan provider they should seek out and how much loan they could get. I repeat, non-availability of the right loan option is a problem statement. This is a problem statement. We have to acknowledge this. Now, a dedicated student will try. Concerned parents will try, right? After a lot of to and fro from the loan providers, they will find the right solution, right? I would repeat it again. It's a plural. The loan providers. There is a loan provider. When I was looking for the right credit card, uh, I have been calling and checking this over the video, over some YouTube video. And I immediately started seeing these ad as well for the credit card, and I've been receiving calls for the credit card. So these problems are faced by students as well. As we are part of a civilized community, we are aware about our rights to explore, right? Similarly, student will also reach out to the multiple vendors, be it over a phone call or physical visit. This helps the candidate, this helps the parent to choose the right loan provider option. And then she will start wading into the complex loan application process. The parents get involved in the complex loan application process where they are not aware that this interest is the right thing to do, or someone else can provide, some different loan vendor can provide a better interest, a lower interest, right? This has been an intensively comprehensive process.
Swati, you say it's a comprehensive process. I believe it's more tedious than comprehensive.
Right, isn't it? I'm sure the audience can relate with this. This entire time-taking process leads to delayed visibility of your education organization about the potential student. A blank box, I would say. Whether she is enrolled or has taken the decision of dropping out. In fact, there are institutions which allocate a portion of their counselor team bandwidth solely for this process. Now, try to understand this fact. By handling education, admission effectively and efficiently, guiding the student which organization, which courses to reach out, What do you think? The counseling team can guide them about the financial accessibility? I don't think so. In case you think otherwise, we would definitely love to hear your thoughts. You can drop your thought process in the comment box. Also, there are some institutions which share the toll-free number of bank, etc., with the students. Now the student will call these numbers. Whether it got answered or not, how would you know? How would your counseling team know? What was the discussion? How would your admission team be aware about it? Consider a case there was a student drop out. Student didn't get enrolled because he did not receive the financial advice and a counseling team member explaining the problem statement to their admission head. What would the counselor say to the admission head? And let's just skip the part to the application to enrollment journey for such candidate. Try to answer it yourself. How would you track the journey of candidate seeking a loan, right? Also, salutation to the organization who are facilitating the service documentation between the loan providers and the students, as this task comes with a huge responsibility and management skills. Also, the so-called techno claims to be tech savvy and digitizing in providing such services. I don't believe that.
Swati, so when I was a student, I had called some numbers, right? And those, the toll-free numbers that were given, right? So nobody
Okay.
picked up those, right? So that becomes another challenge.
Right. This is what we were talking about because our counselors, our admission team won't know about it. That what are the challenges faced at the student ends. Plus, there's no visibility for the counselors as well. There's no visibility for the admission team as well.
Yeah.
Right? Now, before we emerge ourselves with the awesome and solution to this problem statement, why not understand these challenges and perception viewed by the different industries? Coming to the Chaitanya, who's dealing with edtech industry, let me ask you: do you have some use cases for edtech industry viewpoint?
Absolutely, Swati. Now let's take an example of a coaching center, right? Now, recently, one of my friends wanted to opt for UPSC coaching. He
Okay.
applied for a package course, visited the institute. However, due to financial constraints, he was not able to pay the 100% fee upfront. Hence, was not able to book a seat for himself.
Right.
This resulted in a potential delayed admission for the student, right? And if we would have the option of flexible payments and institutes receiving the entire amount in one go, wouldn't it be great for both the parties, right? And getting all this facilitated from a single unified platform, how does that sound Swati?
It sounds amazing to me, right? There's one-step solution for the problem statement. Me as a student just need to reach out to my applicant dashboard itself, and then I can see the details, right? If we can make this as a success, then that would be great, right? That was the idea. This is just an idea that I am sharing. Thanks, Chaitanya. So we understood, right? Candidates are struggling while institutions are losing enrollments. What about higher education, Preetham? Can you shed some lights on the challenges specific to this sector?
Sure. So in India, around 20 to 30% of students need any kind of financial assistance while they are opting for higher education, right? So out of which only 3% of students are actually getting any kind of financial assistance. To give you a context, India has 3% of students who are enrolling using any financial assistance. However, if you compare that to any developed nation, let's say 85% in US and 75% plus in Europe. So this gives such a picture of the wide gap in demand and supply, right? So this means eventually institutes are losing on around uh, let's say 20 to 30% of potential students, and this is a huge no, right? So when
Correct.
we deep dive to understand why there is a gap in demand and supply, so we see that there is information gap where people are not aware of where and how to get a loan,
Just
right?
like
Yeah. So yeah, like how you went to bank for credit card, right?
yeah.
So
You
also the
don't have to
process,
mention that every time. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's just
So
continue. Yeah.
I'll bug you with that. So yeah, so also the process is so cumbersome, right? So when you go to a bank for applying, let's say you go to a particular bank, it gets rejected. Then you go to another bank, that also get rejected, and this cycle goes on, right? So you don't know where to go so that you get a comprehensive list of where all you can apply and
Correct.
where all you can get your loans, right? And
Correct.
let's not forget the experience of visiting a bank branch, right? Which maybe may not be near you. We have all heard the joke about lunch break and SBI, all that, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, right. So, yeah, thank you for shedding some lights on this. I wasn't aware that you're so great with numbers, actually. That's a lot of numbers that you stated. Now, to sum it up, the education organization are facing fragmented loan support, application dropouts, and delayed admission. And we have to accept this. Today's discussion will revolve around how to overcome financial accessibility in the education organization. How does your organization get benefit from it? How the solution will work with a demo, which we'll be covering, with Q&A in between so that we can answer all the questions that you might have. Also, who and when it can be availed. Like, since we have understood why the digitization of the journey is required versus the challenges of the current process has, we are following, which definitely creating a gap. You must have understood this point, right? So let's just get started. Chaitanya, stage is yours.
Thank you, Swati, for the detailed explanation provided with the meaningful industry use cases as well. Now, to solve all the challenges that we discussed right now, Meritto have brought two products, Loan Connect and Pay Later. Now, first, let me brief you on the concept of Meritto Loan Connect. As we know, students face a lack of suitable loan options and find themselves shuttling from one bank to another, right? Leading
Right,
to delayed admissions.
right,
This often results in delayed payments and occasionally missed enrollment opportunities for the organization. With your education organization's virtual loan desk, Meritto Loan Connect not only streamlines the loan process by quickly and easily connecting loan seeking students with suitable
right,
options directly from their student admission portal. Now, what else can you get from here, right? It also brings all the loan providers like NBFCs, fintech companies, right, banks with faster digitally ensuring quicker conversions and financial stability for the organization. Now, let's question ourselves. How does Meritto Loan Connect help bridge all these gaps in the industry? First and foremost, we see that by Meritto Loan Connect, you will be able to get the right loan guidance. It provides a seamless access for students to gain awareness and guidance regarding education loan options from within the student enrollment portal. Our platform offers comprehensive information and options to connect with the loan providers best suited for them, and students navigate the loan process seamlessly. Another important critical gap that Meritto Loan Connect covers is the lender connectivity. Rather than tying up with multiple loan providers individually, Meritto Loan Connect organizations help connecting with multiple loan providers, right? Eliminating the uh, issue of setting up multiple loan help desks and simplifies the loan application process, right? And also it increases the option of loan accessibility. With Meritto Loan Connect, the issue of affordability of students by providing them access to a wide range of loan offerings, right? This helps students finance their education without facing any financial barriers. Also, Meritto Loan Connect acts as a one-stop assistance loan platform. We help streamline operations with centralized assistance, right? As we know, managing tie-ups with multiple loan providers can be time consuming, right? And it is a labor intensive for the organizations. But we at Meritto Loan Connect simplify this process, serving as a centralized platform for loan assistance, reducing administrative burden and streamlining operations. Now, for organizations, enrollment optimization is by offering timely access to education loans, right, through Meritto Loan Connect. They can minimize the risk of abandoned carts, delayed admissions. Students can secure loan seamlessly, ensuring smoother admissions and reducing dropout rates. And guess what? All of the above mentioned pointers can be accessed by students seamlessly with an easy student admission portal, which is a unified platform solution that we are giving.
This sounds really, really helpful to me. You know, it got my eyes when I saw the word virtual loan connect, also the loan accessibility and lender connectivity. But I'm not sure, I'm not that confident enough whether it will be that easy to access. Pritam, can you show us how student can access this in Meritto Loan Connect?
Yeah, sure. This is, I think most of our audience will be aware that this is our student enrollment portal where
Right.
student,
Correct,
uh,
correct.
yeah, the student comes, fills his application form, does all the works, right? Be it document upload, be it filling the application form, or be it any other processes that the institute follows for admission, right? So
Right.
we have brought all the banks into the desktop of the student, right? So we have brought all of the tie-ups and brought the bank into the screen of your students. So here they can see Loan Connect whenever you have applied for them, right? So whenever you mark them as enrolled, so they will see the Loan Connect feature. They can select the course, they can select the loan amount that they want to apply, and they will see the list of financial institutions that are willing to offer loan for them, right? They can review all the required things, be it interest rate, be it the range of loan, right? And
Right.
they can apply from there itself. So they don't have to visit any branch like you did for credit card. They don't have to do
Right. Thank you for highlighting. Yes.
yeah, so they don't have to do anything, right? So just
Uh,
on a click of button, they can apply for a loan. So that's how easy it is.
So you are saying that me being the student, all I need to do is go to the student application dashboard.
Yeah,
We can see a loan connect option there. I can fill out the form then and there only. If
yeah,
also can see the offer letter from there
yeah,
itself, take
yeah,
the exams itself. You are saying all this can be done from one portal?
yes,
All I need to do is fill out the courses, what the courses I'm opting,
yeah,
the fee for it, and the loan amount that I want.
yeah.
That's
It's
what you're saying?
that easy. Yeah, it's that easy.
That is really great. That is really great. So, one-step solution for the student. Also, I believe we are providing visibility here to the organization as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So whenever anyone who has applied loan and they get approval, the amount would be directly disbursed to the institute's bank account, right?
mm, mhm.
And the counselors or the admission team can directly see their application status get updated in real time in the application manager.
Okay, okay. Is it the same Meritto portal? I was coming to that.
Yeah,
In the Meritto portal itself, which we are using, we can see the visibility for which all bank they have requested the loan form. Is
yeah,
that correct?
yeah,
All right. That is another great solution. So, holding on to this solution, we have one more awesome solution, which is our pay later, and it is our EMI option. Over to you, Chaitanya.
Thanks, Preetham and Swati, for the demo and showing how easy it is to access loans through Meritto Loan Connect. Now, let us dive in what Pay Later offers our audience. We are pleased to introduce a new payment option for our new prospective students, adding to the existing methods such as debit cards, credit cards, UPI, and others. The Pay Later option. With the pay later option, any payments collected will be immediately dispersed you by the lending partner, right? Upfront, right? And it will be as easy as net banking or swiping a credit card or others. I hope you understand this, Swati, right? Credit card again.
Right. I do.
Now, pay later option helps students to pay various fees, admission fees, registration fees, boarding fees, right, uniform fees or tuition fees into bite-size amounts, right? And through monthly EMIs, you will be able to access all these options in a single manner, right, in a unified manner. Now, let's highlight some of the key important factors which help pay later become a one-stop solution for our clients, right? It offers 100% upfront liquidity cash for our institutions, right? While parents or students can pay monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, annually, right? This will empower institutions to accelerate their growth roadmap with liquid cash without any collateral or security deposit. They will get the amount in one go, right? This will also help in increased quality admissions and reduced dropouts, right? As more parents and students will be able to afford the fees with the flexible payment option that we are offering.
Okay.
Another opportunity for the educational organizations are to launch premium courses, right? With parents and students, as they have the flexible payment options, they will be able to pay monthly for those kind of courses or quarterly for those kind of courses, which means that they have a better flexibility in the paying option, right? Another very important factor here is it will help in a frictionless experience for the students, right? As they will be able to pay installments from pay later options monthly, right? So the student experience has been improved as well. Through pay later, what we are trying to aim is to make education affordable for all. And we believe this option will accelerate your fee collection and boost your enrollment.
Okay, this sounded like a voluntary work we are doing. I'm sure there are a lot of questions water left till now. But before we jump into it, don't you think we should see how this works? Will it be as easy as it sounds? Over to you, Pritam.
Yeah, sure. So I think our audience would be aware that this is the checkout that we have, right? Where the student sees their details, their fee breakups, and the options, right? Pay now or now
So
used
you
to
are
have.
saying, yeah, you are saying that if a student wants to, they can pay directly from here, or there's another option for EMI,
No.
right?
So what we have done is we have integrated this option where they can see directly the monthly EMI option
Oh,
in the checkout itself, right? So in the demo video, we will see
right, right,
how it works, right? So
correct.
so this is a place where you have all your payment options, be it UPI, be it credit card, be it debit card, be it net banking, right? So from
Right.
here, the student chooses by what method they are going to pay. So here we are enabling the student,
Mm-hmm.
giving him choices, right? To pay any kind of fees. Earlier we see that Loan Connect is mostly targeted towards the higher ed, right? So in
Right.
that, let's say some fees which are not eligible for a education loan, those fees also can be paid by pay later monthly EMI option, right? So
Okay.
let's rightly get into it and see how it works.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. So here is the page through which we will be able to access those monthly EMI options, right? As you were
Yeah,
telling,
yeah,
Preetham.
yeah. So
And how many
Also,
installments can the student avail from this page, right? How many flexible payment options do we have?
yeah, so for that we have tied up with different partners, right? So in what we are going to do, we'll show the options, various options that are available to the students in the checkout itself that we will see in this, right? And we can understand what all that goes through, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's perfect to hear, right? These are some flexible payment options that we are able to see from here, correct?
So from what I have understood so far, that we are giving student both the option that they can pay from then and there itself. Also, they can choose the option of EMI,
Yeah.
right? From this entire thing, I was able to grasp, correct my understanding if it was wrong, Preetham and Chaitanya,
Sure.
that the discovery of a student is being provided at the student application dashboard itself.
Yeah.
Curation will be provided when they select the right of the choice of business loan provider they want to achieve. So as the documentation which will be done between the banks and the student, right? So student problem statement is being created. Also, for an organization, for an institution, service documentation, application to enrollment journey, and counselor efforts has been saved.
Yeah, you are correct. So here what we are doing is there is an ongoing process for enrollment, right? So the
Correct, correct.
counselors counsel the students to whatever the course they are applying for, they collect their
Correct.
documents, they ask them to fill the application, all that goes on, right? So
Correct.
every institute has their own streamlined process. So here we are doing is we are not changing that process at all. What
Okay.
we are doing additionally is we are providing options to the students to get more financial accessibility, right? So we have been talking today about financial accessibility, right? This the problem of where to apply and which options do I have, right? So the one of the major concerns is understanding what options do I have before making
Correct.
any decisions, right?
Correct.
Many people are
Well,
not aware of that.
my point was that when I talk about application to enrollment journey, when when the candidate click on the pay later option or click on the loan connect option, it
Mhm.
will give the visibility to the admission team itself that
Mhm.
yes, they are seeking the financial advices,
Yeah,
right? This
yeah.
will help the counselor team to take the conversation ahead with the bank partners, with their loan providers, and with the admission team. Also assist in the known direction.
No,
Assist the student in the known direction.
yeah, that is correct. But the counselors or the admissions team doesn't have to counsel the students on the loan, right?
Right, right, right.
That would be done by the student and the
Correct.
banks that they are applying to, right? So the
Absolutely.
admission team doesn't have to do anything from the loan perspective. So
Yeah.
yeah, the entire journey of the loan would remain between the student and the
Mhm.
loan partner they are applying to, right?
Right,
So
right.
the institute will get their fees directly how they get for net banking or UPA or whatever the mode is there, right?
Correct.
So they will get that at one go when the loan is disbursed, right? How
Right.
they pay and what frequency they pay is between the student and the loan partner.
Okay, okay, okay. Thanks for the informative statement. Also, I could see on the screen that Meritto Loan Connect and Pay Later are different. I was under the impression that yeah, they are solving the same problem statement. But can you just tell me a bit about this as well? How they are different? Chaitanya and Preetham?
Right. So let me start by summarizing Meritto Loan Connect, right? And how it is
Mhm.
different from Pay Later, right? Meritto Loan Connect, it covers the entire higher education vertical, such as universities, colleges, right? Schools, and pay their different kind of fees that I talked about
Right,
earlier,
right. So
right?
basically the higher ed part, yeah.
Absolutely.
Correct.
So they also bring loans on the table for the long-term
Mhm.
courses that can be
Oh,
leveraged for a longer period of time. The tenure is longer in case of Meritto Loan Connect. It starts
right.
starts right from enrollment of a course right
Oh,
to the finish of that course, right?
okay.
And the best part of Meritto Loan Connect, it is easily accessible through a unified, centralized student enrollment dashboard, right? You don't have to
Mhm.
go anywhere else, right? Just log in into your respective dashboard, and there is a one-stop solution for financing their education.
Yeah, so how pay letter is different. So here in pay letter, you can apply for any of your fees, right? So for paying any of your fees, be it education fees, be it your hostel fees, any type of fees for any type of organization, right? So in Loan Connect, we have limited options of universities, colleges, or schools, right? However, in pay letter, we don't have such barriers. Anyone, be it edtech, be it coaching institute, all of them can apply for pay letter option. And
Okay.
generally, these loans are short-term loans. The duration depends from 3 months to 24 months,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is enabled through Payment Cloud, and it is accessible on the checkout page itself, right? So I think this is the clear distinction between how Loan Connect is different from Pay Later.
Okay. Now, Chaitanya and Prathama, I understood the difference point. But if I want to enable it, how would I do that? If I want to enable Loan Connect, how would I do that? If I want to enable Pay Later, let's say I don't use the Meritto portal, Meritto platform itself, how would I enable that?
So it's as simple as it can get, right? So you connect with our customer success representatives and you are good to go. So that's how easy it is for the ones who are not using this entire student enrollment portal, right? So which empowers everyone to do everything at a single place. They can go directly to our website and book a demo.
All right. So, I believe audience, this solution to the problem statement which we discussed is actually solving the problem, right? Here comes another question in your screen. Which one do you think is the most suited for your organization? Meritto Loan Connect, Pay Later, both, or I will connect with the CS representative and schedule a demo. That's the best suited option for you.
Swati, what do you think the poll results will be?
I go for both because both is required at many places. I've seen the examples.
Yeah.
It can also be industry wise, right, Swati and Preetham? Right.
True, absolutely.
Many industries will solve the industries
Mhm.
in which pay later option is solving the problem, they will choose for that.
Right.
And where higher educations like universities, colleges, with the long-term loan option that we are providing, they will go
Yeah,
ahead with
but
Meritto
when I
later.
can enable both, why to go for one?
That's right.
That's right. So, to discuss the point here, when I mentioned earlier, when pain, imagery, or anger happen, it is time to look within you, not around you. This statement validates itself now, right? If I understood that I have a problem statement and we have a solution for it, go for it. Look for it. It is around you. That's what I wanted to say. The beginning.
Yeah.
The results are out. So 35% want to connect with the sales representative and schedule a demo. Most of them are with both because obviously Preetham is the problem solver, right?
Yeah.
Meritto Loan Connect and Pay Later, they have opted for it. 25% believe that Meritto Loan Connect is solving the problem.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, so before we conclude this, Chaitanya, we have some questions, right? So
Right.
we
Let me,
go through them and answer the questions.
yes, let
All
me
right.
start with those questions.
All right. So first question comes here. Preetham, what if my credit score is 763? Will I get the loan? Can I
Uh,
opt for Pay Later option as well?
Yeah, so actually, though credit score plays a part if you are going to get a loan, but it is not the only thing, right? So it has to do with borrower profile, right? Also, there are a lot of other parameters that are there which plays a factor in whether you will get a loan or not. So the best thing to do is apply and see if you are eligible or not.
Another question, Preetham, right, for you to answer this, right?
Mhm.
So, what is the recovery process in case the student withdraws or anything happens in that particular direction?
That's a very interesting and important question.
Yeah.
So yeah, the withdrawal process remains same, right? So as I mentioned earlier also, right? You don't have to change any of your admission process, right? So whatever the policies you have, whatever the processes you follow, that remains same. So this is the arrangement between student and the loan provider, right? So you have to follow your refund policies, you have to follow your withdrawal policies. There is no change in that. This will be taken care by the loan provider and the student. So it is between them that the arrangement is that, right? We are just providing a channel and a medium, a marketplace, right, where they can find their options. So right now, as we have discussed already, the main problem is the knowing of options, right? So what options do I have? So most of the people don't know that.
Okay. Meanwhile, we have dropped the link for the audience who wanted to connect with us.
Yeah. So I think we have another question. What happens in case of loan default, right? So again, so that is taken care by the loan partner and the student. The issue doesn't have to worry about who is defaulting, what is being defaulted. They will get their entire amount upfront when the loan is disbursed.
That's great. That's great.
All right. So we have covered all the question. There's one more thing. What are the challenges for low CIBIL score? We have already answered this question.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Okay. We have also answered the sanction and recovery process. What happened in case of a loan default? All right.
Mhm.
Right. There's one more question from the audience. Will these banks be ready to sign an SLA? Some university don't want any collection in the university premise.
Yeah, as I mentioned, right, the entire collection is from the bank and the student, the arrangement between bank and the student. So the institute doesn't have to worry about collection at all.
All right. Mr. Kumar, you can schedule a demo. It's in the chat box. You can find the link. For the audience who is looking to schedule a demo, there's a link we have dropped in the chat box. Please visit our website. It's also on your screen.
Yeah, also you can visit our website directly and schedule a demo.
Right.
We'll be here in the coming week for another session with Eliminate by Meritto. Thank you, everyone.